Hello, I hope you are doing well. My name is Jacqueline Vino from Galasso Learning Solutions, and welcome to the Genuine Learning blog. As some of you may know, the deadline for accounting firms to establish their new system of quality management is fast approaching. December 15th will definitely be here before we know it. So to help firms meet this deadline, the AICPA has updated its quality management practice aid, and it also developed a second new practice aid as well, focusing specifically on the monitoring of the firm's system of quality management. The AICPA has really done a fantastic job when it comes to developing these new and helpful resources. So let's go ahead and take a look at this updated practice aid. So here is the full title of this practice aid, as you can see here. And just to give you a little bit of history on this, the AICPA initially released this practice aid back in 2023, just to help firms get a head start on implementing SQMS 1. But it was updated again in August of this year, just to provide some additional information as we get closer and closer to the deadline. So what are some of the key updates in this practice aid? First and foremost, it expands the discussion of SQMS 1's objectives and requirements, including who is ultimately responsible for the system and how that looks different across different firm structures, including sole practitioners as well. Secondly, it also provides a deeper dive into the 8 components of the quality management system, really highlighting the new and enhanced requirements and also offering very helpful tools like risk libraries and also templates to make implementation just a little bit easier. Third, it's going to explain the requirements for evaluating the system of quality management as well, both in terms of what is the timing for this, who is responsible, while also pointing out the unique considerations for sole practitioners once again. So going to be scalable based on what type of firm you are working at. And finally, it also includes some expanded guidance on documentation, stressing what needs to be captured, how it can be presented, and also how firms of different sizes might tailor their approach to this as well. Now, what I think is really wonderful about this practice aid, and is definitely something I want to point out to you guys, is that it comes in 2 different versions. So it comes in a sole practitioner version, as well as a version for small and medium-sized firms. Additionally, we have some other items that are available for download as well. We have a library of quality risks and quality responses, again, based on firm size and complexity, which provides dozens and dozens of potential risks and related responses for your consideration and use. The practice aid is also intended to work in tandem with an example risk assessment template, which is going to provide you with just a really nice starting point for identifying the objectives, risks, and responses for each required component for a really robust and well-rounded system of quality management. Also, as I mentioned earlier in this blog, the AICPA did not just stop there with updating their old practice aid. They also released a new second practice aid on monitoring and remediation process for a firm's system of quality management. And this new resource is just going to outline the requirements and provide application guidance for the design and implementation of a firm's process for monitoring and remediation. It's also going to provide really good tips for effective ongoing improvement as well. So just another helpful resource that is available for AICPA members. And folks, that is all we have for today's blog. Hopefully these resources will be helpful to you as firms work really hard to meet this December 15th deadline. Once again, my name is Jacqueline Vino from Galasso Learning Solutions. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I also hope to see you later on a blog as well. Thank you so much and have a great day.